Here's something you already know. A lot of SEO just relies on you having good content, not just content under your page, but also on top. Yo, what's up? It's Connor from Debutify. There are 4 main aspects of SEO, so let's get started. Keyword research, on-page SEO, link building, and technical SEO, which is this video. So we covered link building in our interview with James Everett. In the top right-hand corner, you can find that video. And in this one, we're going to be looking at technical SEO. First up, we've got the core web vitals. That's 3 different metrics that measure page speed. Page speed, if you listen to that interview, is quite important. So we've got the visual load. This is called the largest contentful paint. Then we have visual stability, cumulative layout shift, and lastly, interactivity. That's the first input delay. Now, they're all part of the Google page ranking experience signals, which include safe browsing, mobile friendly, no intrusive interstitials, those are pop-ups, and HTTPS security. So be sure to nail the basics of page speed optimization, hosting, caching, and image compression. Don't forget that last one. This is usually the biggest problem on your site, because the images slow down everything. Quick fix is just search for an image crusher with the website builder that you use. And of course, you should set up a CDN, Content Delivery Network. So check out Cloudflare or Fastly. Not sponsored, just good advice. But for some easy fixes, go to detail.com. You can download their extension at https://detail.com/extension, or you can just go to the description. It's user-friendly and has a few solid use cases. There's a ton of info there, and Glenn, the founder, asks you not to share, so I'm just gonna leave the website in the description if you want to check it out. And no, we're not affiliated. We actually have no affiliations on this channel. So download detail.com's extension and head to Google to test your site on the SERP. Type in your domain in the browser, and you want to be using the simple HTTPS version of your domain. So create proper redirects and choose one version. Then you can just go into the extension and have a look at your site. You can also put site:your website and double check that the domain is the same that shows up in the SERP. If it's not a .com website and you're seeing .co.nz, then you want to make sure that there's no discrepancies between the brands, as that might affect click-through rates. Look for empty meta descriptions, truncated title tags. That's just a long title, so you want to truncate it and make it a short title. And then you might have pagination issues, which is just numbers in the URL that shouldn't be there. You can also go through Cite Your Website Lorem Ipsum to see if any of your pages are using dummy text. So what you're doing here is you're helping the Google crawlers to jump from page to page. It should be fluid and congruent, much like your marketing funnels. Some pages don't need to be crawled, but most of the time you want them to be. So make sure that you go in and you find that tag robots no index, and make sure that it's not tagged in your pages, unless it's a demo page or something private that you don't want Google to see. Now, in this vein, you should create a sitemap. Now, I've never done this myself, and it looks to be pretty complicated, so either hire a freelancer or you can use a sitemap generator for your chosen website builder. And I'm going to assume that you're using Shopify. So if you're on the basic Shopify plan, then your store's primary domain has already generated a sitemap file, an XML file, and is already discoverable by search engines. So you can upload your sitemap.xml file to the Google Search Console, and I've left a little tutorial for that in the description. While you're down there, you could click that like button. That would be very helpful for us. Thank you very much. And of course, you need to make solid content. It's funny because you have these, these parallel ambitions running side by side. You want people to head to your site, follow your funnel, and quickly and easily make a purchase. But you also want them to kind of take their time, read your blogs, watch your videos, so that you build up a PageRank authority, because people will be staying on your site longer. Now, it's hard to say what the true correlation is between these two, but to start with, you should just make sure you have solid content. Who knew that being a business owner, you'd actually have to be a great storyteller as well? So, a little bit of a tip from me. Front load your content with the goods. You see this all the time in blogs and videos. People are, of course, economically and algorithmically incentivized to keep you on their page. So they spread out the value throughout their content. But this is just going to frustrate people. So put your value right at the top, up front, and then expand on it. Don't hide it from people. That way, people will associate your site with that value and come back time and time again to get it. Now, when you're doing this, remember what David Ogilvy said. Did it make me gasp when I first saw it? Do I wish that I had thought of this myself? Is it unique? Does it fit the strategy to perfection? And could it be used for 30 years? Those are pretty good things to bear in mind when you're making content. Great questions, in fact, but Rosa Reeves had a magnificent caveat. Don't know how he sounded, but do you want fine writing? Do you want masterpieces? Or do you want to see the goddamn sales curve start moving up? So you should also have a diverse collection of content. Try and test out blogs, podcasts, YouTube videos. You might be great at one or all of them, but you've got to get started. Make infographics and even simple drawings and graphs. Brand them, push them out in association with your website and your overall business, and hopefully you'll see that curve ticking up. Good luck.